for people who don't know, what is the League of Gentlemen?
Well, there are four of us,
Yep.
me, Jeremy Dyson, Steve Pemberton and Rhys Shearsmith. We met in and around a sort of drama school we went to in Yorkshire in the 80s. We were all bonded in a shared love of horror films and British comedy. And then when we left, we did a sketch show, and it was just around the time that stand-up was slightly losing its crown after years of ascendancy, and character comedy was kind of coming back. And we did a live show, lots of live shows, and then a radio show, and then a TV show.
Okay, and it's character-based, as you say, and it's based in the village where they all live came after the characters, didn't it? As a natural hub. Where do they live?
Royston? We put Royston Vasey, which is the real name of Chubby Brown.
Right.
And we were looking literally for a kind of vehicle to contain the characters, and we just put them in a town.
Right.
And because we're all from different parts of the north, it was natural to set it there. And we filmed the show in a wonderful place called Hadfield in the Peak District.
Yeah.
And we did 3 series and a movie and 2 tours, and then last year we did 3 anniversary specials just to show everyone how old we are.
Now, if you don't know the League of Gentlemen, and you say to somebody, "So what's the League of Gentlemen like?" They go, "Very funny, but very dark."
Yeah.
And they always say, "Very funny, but very dark." And the very dark comes in straight after the very funny.
It's true.
And so weird and dark. Why is it so dark? Nothing wrong with. Why not? Of course, is always the answer.
There's
to that.
something wrong with us. No, there is. Do you know, I used to laugh about that because it was all people say, "Oh, I can't watch that; it's too dark." And I used to think, "Oh, come on!" And then I hadn't honestly watched it for years, and I watched a lot of it in preparation for us doing our specials. I just thought, oh my God, it really is. Some of it's more, it's not like exploding animals and stuff so much. It's like,
Well, the hedgehog was pretty much exploded.
but it's fun, But that's sort of cartoonish. But thematically, some of it is so bleak. 2 of my favourite characters are Charlie and Stella, the warring couple who sort of talk always through a third person, and as a sort of portrait of a marriage in hell. I think it's. Really horror. It's just so horrible.
Well, Mary watched it for the first time, and I said, "What do you think, Mary?" She said, "I thought it was terrifying." Her dad thinks it's hilarious because he was one of the original fans.
Right.
It's funny, is it terrifying, hilarious?
Yeah.
As you say, you look back and it even shocks you at times, but it is very, very funny because it's cartoon-like at times, but then it's something else. At other times you go, "Oh, that's a bit weird."
Well, it's the blend, I think that's what, and you don't know. We didn't set out to sort of fill a gap, a missing gap in comedy, but it's just what we do and what we find funny. And
so you're going on tour,
yeah,
big live show. So is this something you've done before? Have you done what you're doing on stage before, or is it a bit new? Have you changed a few things? Or
no, there's lots of new stuff, but we're not being daft. We're not playing an entirely new album because that's not what people want.
Yeah.
It's a nice combination of new stuff and
you're quite at ease with it. You're happy. It's going to be fine.
Yeah. Genuinely, we want to have a laugh,
right.
And we had a wonderful reception to the specials last year.
You did?
I said, "Look, we've got away with it. Let's not push our luck."
And they went, "No,
but let's do it." But yeah, we just want to enjoy ourselves and take it back out there.
Right, it's a big old tour, isn't it?
It's about 45, I think.
Proper rock and roll tour. Do you have a tour bus?
Well, this is a cause of some debate because we used to have Britney Spears' ex-tour bus. But the first tour was 111 gigs, you see,
right.
And when you have to travel through the night and actually sleep in a bunk and stuff like that. But this one is a bit more geographically sensible.
Yeah.
So they're now trying to fob us off with essentially a posh ice cream van.
Don't be fobbed.
Exactly.
Don't be fobbed.
That's what I said.
Tell them to fob off.
Yes.
That's what I would say. So Britney Spears tour bus for 111 dates. See, 111?
Yeah.
Okay. So I would do the maths on that, and I would think you've got to come pretty close. If you rent Britney Spears tour bus for 111 days, which won't be consecutive because there's got to be gaps there, I'd imagine.
Correct.
So more than that.
Yeah.
That must come pretty close to being able to buy it.
I've not thought of that.
I would have bought Britney.
Yes.
Who wouldn't want to own?
Yeah.
I mean, to go on tour on Britney Spears tour bus is one thing, but to own Britney Spears tour
But what would you do between gigs? I mean, it's been 12 years
then
since
sell it.
Yeah, correct.
for a profit with stories abound.
Back to Britney.
Yes.
Yes.